How nice was it to get one like this? You know, you guys have had so many this year where that has flipped the other direction.
Yeah, we were due. We were due for one of these tight games to go our way, but the guys earned it. I mean, it didn't just happen. Steph made an incredible shot. Brandin made a fantastic pass on that play. Reading, Bradley Beal jumping the passing lane, and he got it past him. And defensively, we battled the whole game. I mean, these days, you hold somebody to 112. It sounds crazy, but it's the modern NBA. With those shooting percentages, we'll take it. So the defensive improvement, I think, these last couple weeks is going to help us close out games like this.
On that, just last sequence, what did you think of, I guess, the foul call? Did you know at the time you had one to give? And, just what did you think of that?
Yeah, we knew we had one to give, but, we didn't want to foul. I mean, we've sort of we've had our share of difficulties down the stretch in those situations. So it was really just be aggressive. We had Gary on the ball trying to disrupt the pass. I thought it was a tough call when I saw the replay. Didn't really look like a foul. I thought Devin hooked Wiggs to start with. But in the end, probably a no call. But the fact that we had one to give obviously saved us.
How much did Gary's return sort of impact it? You guys are trending in the right direction defensively, but where did you see his impact the most?
His defense, just his speed and on-ball pressure. We had him on Kevin quite a bit. He just, as soon as he got in the game, he got the fast break, dunk, or I guess it was out of a pick and roll, like immediately, and then knocked down a three. And, you just feel his presence out there. And that's why he's such a fan favorite, because he's electric. You just, as soon as he gets in the game, you just feel how impactful he is. And it's great to have Gary back.
Draymond, 15, 7, and 9 in his matchup with Nurk. Just what kind of energy did he give you guys tonight along with the production?
Draymond was amazing. He's been amazing ever since he came back. Just everything, the ball movement, the rebounding, the scoring tonight, with the floor spread. He got to the rim several times, made some big baskets for us. But it's the leadership and the belief and the competitive desire that makes Draymond special. And so he was brilliant tonight.
Before the game, you were talking about how you don't want Draymond to be a goody two-shoes. You want him to have the fire, toe the line. Was this what we saw from Draymond tonight, just kind of that line that you want to see him toe? If he's getting into it with Nurk, he's yelling in Katie's face. He does get a tee, but kind of keeps it somewhat together.
Yeah, we need him competitive. Draymond, if he's passive, we might as well not play him, right? Everything with him is about his force and his energy and his competitiveness, and it's what makes him unique and makes him the great player that he is. So we don't want him to, walk the line. We do want him to walk the line, but we just don't want him to be passive at all. So a technical, I'm fine with. A flagrant foul, it's fine. Just, but he's got to stop right there, and that's what he did tonight.
Steve, to Kendra's point, late in the game, and you had all the emotion with Draymond and Nurk, but Nurk seemed like he hit Draymond pretty good. Late, you're almost waiting for a reaction. He doesn't react. I think the next 3 plays, he's got 2 layups at the rim, an oop to Kuminga, and then defending KD at the end. Are those moments for you still? Do you hold your breath a little bit to hope that he doesn't, go the other direction? And how big was that?
Not really, to be honest with you, because we've been together 10 years, and I've watched him for the vast majority of that time do exactly what he did tonight. Obviously, this past year he's had several incidents where he crossed the line, but I just that month off, that suspension was real. I think more than anything, Draymond felt vulnerable. He knew that his career was on the line, or is on the line. A really smart guy. He's a very smart guy. So he understands he's got to be the guy he's been for the last 9 years, not the one he's been the last, last year, and I see him doing that.
Hey, Coach. Tonight, both Brandin Podziemski and Lester Quinones had some takes where they were able to beat their defender to the basket, weren't able to close the shot. How do you, as a coach, and them developing their game, evaluate those type of takes and let them know, is that the right take at the time that they took it, or is it you just missed the shot, it's fine?
Yeah, we watch tape with these guys every day, and one of the reasons Lester is in our rotation is because of his speed and athleticism and ability to get past people and knock down difficult shots. And so he's been playing really well, but he's a very young player and he's still growing and still learning. So all part of the process. We'll watch all of his minutes with him. He will see the plays that he. Where he maybe should have done something different. But, it's the only way to learn is to go through it. And this is his time to go through it. Thank you, guys.
Did you see Beal jump in the passing lane, and was the way that pass kind of veered, was that purposeful?
Yeah, just however I could get the ball to Steph. Booker kind of played off me. It was just like in center field, so I kind of had a clean vision of where Steph was going to be. But Draymond, he actually screened Beal, and Beal got through it, so he kind of shot the gap, and I should have asked the ref before if I could throw it in the backcourt. So I didn't know, so I just tried to figure out a play from like half court, that little window I had to get him the ball, and we made it happen.
Did you, when you let it go, did you think it was accurate, or did you think it would be tough?
If you look on the replay, I'm like, I don't know. I just tried to get it to him, no matter how long it took. I was only throwing the ball to him, and let him do what he does.
How difficult of a shot can you imagine that is, which is kind of like the lefty stab and turn around?
It's very difficult. Only a shot that I think he would take. A regular person would probably catch and take a dribble or something like that. But the confidence he plays with is on a different level than anybody else.
Just the way the defense has been trending since Draymond has come back has been going up. But how much does Gary's return also change the energy?
Yeah, it adds another piece to the puzzle. Another guy that guards both individually and as a team defender. And, I think tonight we're trying to get into Book and KD and Bradley Beal and really make us feel us. Because if you let them play like a workout, they're going to shoot 70% every game. And I think for the most part we did. We were able to rotate bodies between me, Gary, and Les off the bench to guard those guys. And I think over time it wore them down. Credit to them, though, at the end. They made a push and made some tough shots.
Brandon, it seemed like, especially tonight, you were really, really trying to push the pace, even after makes. Is that something you're looking to do going into games?
100%. When I come in for Clay, I try to just get the ball and let Andrew and Jonathan play in open space. That's where they're best at. So anytime I can get it out the rim on a make, off a miss. After the Indiana game, I look back at our film and kind of watch how T.J. McConnell did the same thing for them. And me and TJ are different players, but it was something that I could replicate. And seeing how good Jonathan and Andrew are in open space was definitely a point for me to get him the ball early and let him, go to work.